Go.
Okay, I'm going to talk about Jack the Ripper, who is a serial killer from the 20th century. Yes, no, 19th century, who, well, is a serial killer, and, well, I'm going to explain now. So, Jack the Ripper was an identified serial killer who, well, may be Jack, but we don't know because he's unidentified. But they put him the name Jack because it was the most common name in that time in London. He acted in Whitechapel, a district on the east end of London, around 1888. He attacked and killed brutally at least 5 women, prostitutes, by mutilating them, by mutilations in the abdomen and genital zone. Where and when? As I said, in Whitechapel, London, from the 7th of August to the 10th of September. He left the corpse about 1 mile from each other in or near Whitechapel, and never not any other part. So as I said, prostitutes who lived in London. They were young, about 20. He cut, in the 5 of them, he cut their throats and made abdominal and genital mutilations. They keep the uterus from the 5 women, and he disfigured the face of the first 2 women. After him, a lot of people have, men, have tried to do exactly the same, but not being unidentified. The first one is the Yorkshire Ripper, a murderer from Bradford. His name is Peter Williams Sutcliffe. He's right now 72 years old. He used to kill women, but with very different weapons. For example, hammers, knives, and mechanical saws. But his favorite weapon was a screwdriver. And in one of the corpses, he reached to stab 52 times just one woman. And the second one is, right now, he's still alive, the Ripper of Times Square in New York. He's Richard Francis Cottingham. He's the same age, and he used to remove the hands and heads of the women. He killed by stabbing them, and at least he killed 6 women in New York. But it could be more because, there are a lot of killings and not everyone is. So, 30s. People has always wondered who was Jack the Ripper. And in that time, they thought that it could be Prince Albert Victor Christian Edward, the Duke of Clarence. What a long name. He was that guy, the one in the corner. And other theories said that it could be Lewis Carroll, the writer of Alice in Wonderland, because he was a little bit of like a madman, and he was like always thinking in conspiracies. But they were too rich to accuse them because the society back then was based in the property and the money, so nobody could accuse them. But recently, they have found that in an object of one of the victims, there was DNA, and a recent test said that the DNA was from Aaron Kosminski, who was Poland in London in that time. But the director of the laboratory said that it wasn't true. No, there wasn't any variable. No, I don't know how to say. Sources that were reliable. So they apologized to the family of Kosminski because they put them in a bad place and they erased the document. And that's it. To sum up, Jack the Ripper was an undefined serial killer who has been very famous and has passed to the story of London as the best criminal ever.